Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. To my old and new subscribers, you are welcome. Please subscribe, like and share. Today I share how to make Afang soup. If you want to find out how I made this, keep watching. I will start by sharing some of the ingredients which I used. The first one is Afang leaves, which is also called Okazi leaves. I bought this chopped one from market. I washed it to remove sand and dust that is in it. Then I later air dried it. The second vegetable that I used is water leaves. This has been chopped and well washed to remove every sand and dust that is left on it. Another ingredient is periwinkles or isam. I'll be using the one with shell. I bought this from the market. It has been cracked open from the tails so that while eating it, you can easily suck it out with your mouth. Ensure to wash this very well because it comes with a lot of mud. Wash it until the water runs clear using salt. I lost count how many times I washed this. Do it well so that it won't be sandy while eating it. Another ingredient is Mangala fish. If you have catfish, you can still replace it with that. Next is your stockfish, cow intestine, then goat meat and cow meat, Kpomo or cow skin. I'll start by cooking the intestine. I just added 3 pieces of cow throat. I cooked this separate because it is tougher than the cow meat and goat meat that I will be using. This intestine took me up to an hour before it softened. I added only stock cubes and salt to cook it. Then water. I gave it a good mix, then cover it and let it cook. While that was cooking, in a separate pot, I added the cow meat and the goat meat. I seasoned it with stock cubes, salt, and pepper. I equally gave it a good mix, then added water, gave it a good mix again, then cover it and let it cook. As that was cooking, I started prepping the rest of the ingredients. I started by washing the Mangala fish. This was very tough. I had to use hot water. I pour hot water in it and soak it for 30 seconds so that it could soften. After 30 seconds, I removed the water and added the cold one and started deboning it. This was a lot of work for me because it has a lot of bone. Try as much as possible to remove the bones so that it won't cause problem for you while eating it. After I finished removing the whole bones, I transferred it back and added cold water to rinse it. After that, I set it aside. I did the same thing with the stockfish. I used hot water to soak it for 30 seconds. Then rinse it and set it aside. For the Kpomo, I'll cut it into bite size and set it aside. For the intestine, I have been checking on it off camera, adjusting it with water until it softened. After almost an hour, it has softened, though not fully cooked. Then I checked on the cow meat and the goat meat. After about 10 minutes, I gave it a quick stir. Then I transferred the intestine that I cooked separately inside it. I gave this a good mix. After that, I covered it and let it cook until it is 70% done. I cooked this for extra 10 minutes. Then checked on it. At this point, it was ready. I started adding the rest of the proteins. I added the Mangala fish, the stockfish. I used my spoon to dip everything inside. Then I added water to level it up because the water was very small. I covered it and let it come up to a boil. When it started boiling, I gave it a quick stir and added the remaining protein, which is the Kpomo and the Periwinkle. After adding that, I added red oil. This is the first batch of red oil that I added. When adding red oil, you need to be very generous with red oil because Afang needs a lot of oil. But if you're not a fan of red oil, you can add to your taste. After adding that, I added crayfish. Then gave it a quick mix. Then I covered it and let it cook. I let this cook for about 3 minutes. Then I checked on it. The oil has properly dissolved. I started adding the water leaves. I used 60% of water leaf and 40% of Afang. I spread this on top of the soup. Then I covered it and let it steam for 2 minutes. After about 2 minutes, I started turning it to mix the vegetable with the proteins. And mix everything together well again. After giving it a good mix, I went ahead and added the Afang leaves, which I have already pounded in a mortar. You can as well use blender to blend it if that is what you have. But I preferred using mortar because I want mine to be roughly smooth, not that very smooth, because I don't want it to be slimy like okra. I continued to stir it until everything is well combined. Then I cover it and let it cook for 2 minutes. After about 2 minutes, I checked on it. See how it is boiling. Then I stir it to ensure that everything are well combined. At this point, the Afang soup is ready. You can eat this with any swallow of your choice, semo, wheat, fufu, and you are good to go. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments. See you on my next video. Bye.